Hey guys, Smirky Durko here filling in for you on Triple J Hack. Today we're actually talking to clinical psychologist Jordan B. Peterson. Jordan, thanks for coming in.
Good to be here.
So, as you all know, we've got that heaps important refo coming up on the Indigenous voice to Parliament. Jordan, what's your opinion?
Well, it depends what kind of voice we're talking about. Is it the voice of the radical left? Well, that's the voice of tyranny. Absolutely not.
Yikes. I feel like as a straight white male, you saying that just gives off mad problemato vibes, hey?
Okay, so let's talk about that. You may be thinking, well, why shouldn't we extend compassion to every group at the bottom of the leftist hierarchy of oppression? But it's not that simple.
Well, speaking of bottoms, big shout out to any bottoms are listening through. Special shout out to any First Nations bottoms out there. Let us know what you're thinking.
And it's like, what exactly do you mean by First Nations? History is a bloody catastrophe of one group conquering another. Should we have a voice for every group that has ever existed ever?
Well, yeah, I totes agree every oppressed people should have a mad voice.
Okay, well, why stop at the group? Why not have a voice for every individual? That's the fundamental axiom of the Western tradition. And the group that needs a voice the most are young men.
Wow, super brave of you to open up like that, hey?
Maybe if young men had their voice heard, there wouldn't be so much damn despair.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were like a hectic fascist, eh? But seeing you all vulnerable, that's pretty chill. And I think as a man, that's super dupes important.
Maybe both young men and First Nations people need the voice of the highest value. That's the voice Moses heard looking at the burning bush.
No, I actually smashed some mad mushies at the Burning Man Music Festival and I heard a voice too.
The voice that says life is suffering. Stand up straight. Clean your damn room.
So true. Like the other week, I lost my vape and had a mad depresso sesh, but then I cleaned my room and found the old lush ice under the bong and felt heaps chill.
Maybe if everyone had a voice, we could arrange the voices in some kind of hierarchy and one voice could rise to the top. And, the radical Marxists, they'll say that's the voice of power-hungry oppression. It's like, no, that's bloody wrong. It's the voice of competency.
Spot on, because I'm actually pansexual, which I realised when they were hiring for this position, and pan visibility is super dupes low in this country, so I think it was really important that my voice was elevated.
Absolutely, the voice of Peter Pan is so bloody important, eh? Because he realizes staying on Pleasure Island is a surefire way to end up in hell.
Dude, I actually applied for Love Island and they wouldn't even let me on. Definitely felt like a bit of discrimination.
And it's like, that's why we can't let these DEI types establish their voice. It would disable the most fundamental voice of them all. The voice of truth. The voice of Peter Pan.
Thank you, Jordan Peterson. Final shout out to any pansexual people of colour with a disability out there. Send us a text, let us know what you're thinking. Up next, we've got some new music from the Chundering Flutes. And speaking of the voice of power, Big Dickory Kingsmill gave this one 5 stars. You're listening to Triple J.